Good evening and welcome to the Newshour Agenda. I'm Madhavdas G. Viewers, the campaigning for the all-important Maharashtra polls ended on a rather poisonous note, quote-unquote, a campaign that witnessed heavily polarized commentary with both sides targeting each other. The Congress branded Yogi Adityanath a terrorist. The state Congress chief urged supporters to tame BJP like dogs, and BJP in return said that Congress has DNA of Britishers. As he signed off on his poll campaign today, Congress President went all out. Mallikarjun Kharge today likened the BJP and RSS to poison and poisonous snakes. He said that both the BJP and RSS are politically dangerous, like venomous snakes, and venomous snakes must be killed. In fact, this is a statement that has found endorsement from other quarters in the India bloc as well. Samajwadi Party went a step further to qualify the Congress chief's statement, and he's compared the BJP to black mambas. You heard that right. Others in the India bloc have also rushed to the defense of the Congress president.
बीजेपी और आरएसएस ये तो जहर के जैसा है, तो इसलिए ये जहरीले सांप को मार देना चाहिए.
भारत की जनता इस नफरत का जवाब देगी और ये पराजय की मानसिकता है. हरियाणा में कांग्रेस की हवा निकल गई. सोचते होंगे कि हरियाणा में जीतेंगे. अब उनको लग रहा है कि महाराष्ट्र और झारखंड भी नहीं जीत रहे, तो ये बौखलाई हुई भाषा बोल रहे हैं.
ब्लैक मामा एक प्रजाति का सांप पाया जाता है जो जहरीले सांपों में भी सबसे ज्यादा जहरीला होता है. तुलना उनको इससे करनी चाहिए थी. तब शायद मेरे ख्याल से इस देश और दुनिया को बेहतर समझ में आता कि आरएसएस और बीजेपी कितने जहरीले हैं.
And the BJP is being quick to latch on to the Congress president's poison remark. The BJP has accused the Congress of inciting violence against its political rivals and is calling this proof of their so-called quote-unquote emergency mindset.
आपने हमें सांप कहा, कुचलने की बात कही. अगर हमने कह दिया होता तो अभी तक आप यूनाइटेड नेशन और सोरोस अंकल और चाइना सब जगह जाके कंप्लेन कर दिए होते कि डेमोक्रेसी खतरे में है, डेमोक्रेसी खतरे में है. और आप हमें सांप कहेंगे, हमें कुचल देने की बात कहेंगे, मार देने की बात कहेंगे, और हम कुछ न कहें. हम इतना ही कहेंगे कि ये आपातकाल की मानसिकता है.
आज की तारीख में इस उम्र में काफी उम्र हो गई, बहुत हमारे सीनियर है, उनका मैं सम्मान करता हूं, लेकिन मानसिक रूप से इस तरह के बयान कोई स्वस्थ व्यक्ति तो मानसिक रूप से नहीं देगा.
जनता ने जिन्हें चुना है तीसरी बार, उन्हें पॉइजनस स्नेक कहना और मारने की बात करना, मतलब हिंसा भड़काना चुनाव में, ये वही लोग हैं जो जनता को भी नहीं बख्शते, जनता को भी राक्षस कहते हैं, और अब जनता के चुने हुए प्रतिनिधि को पॉइजनस स्नेक बताकर हिंसा का उपयोग चुनाव में करना चाहते हैं.
But viewers, have such targeted attacks on the BJP and its tallest leaders reaped benefits in the past? Let's rewind a bit and take a look at how such comments have impacted the Congress party and their results. In fact, this is what we're talking about, the Chaiwala taunt of Manishankar Iyer and the fallout. We've also seen the Maut Ka Saugat comment of Sonia Gandhi and Congress losing the 2007 Gujarat polls. You've seen the Chaiwala comment, as we were talking about earlier, where BJP swept the 2014 general elections. He also went to say that Narendra Modi is a neech aadmi. The BJP then won the 2017 Gujarat polls. The Supreme Court has said that Chaukidar Chor hai is the comment by Rahul Gandhi. He was forced to apologize to the Apex Court for quoting the quote out of context. Here, Modi Teri Kabar Khudegi is another slogan of certain Congress workers. The Prime Minister returned for the third time as PM in 2024. So these are just some of the examples of such kind of politics that have been taking place. But there's some breaking news coming in, viewers. We're getting in news on the Newshour. The NCP Sharad Pawar faction leader and former Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh was attacked a short while ago. Stones were pelted at his car in the Katol constituency of Maharashtra. Anil Deshmukh has suffered injuries and the police has now reached the spot. Let's quickly, in fact, take this across to our reporters with us. We have Rakesh joining us. Rakesh, what exactly is the latest update coming in from that spot? Can you tell us?
Well, the incident is reported at 8 p.m. where the 8 to 10 unknown people attacked the vehicle of Anil Deshmukh and they started stone pelting, in which Anil Deshmukh got injured, and in his bleeding condition he was rushed to the hospital in Katol, where currently he is being treated. His condition is said to be stable, but no official statement from the hospital or from the NCP Sharad Pawar faction, or in fact from the Anil Deshmukh's team is released yet. But what we are learning from our sources is that he's badly injured. He got some injuries on his head, and that is why he's being treated at that hospital. And as far as the investigation is concerned, a DYSP rank officer is appointed to investigate this case. Police is there on spot. They will be registering the FIR soon, and they will be investigating and trying to identify the people who actually attacked this. So Anil Deshmukh was returning from a sabha, and the campaign time limit was 6 p.m. today. And after the campaign got over, he was returning, and that time this incident was reported.
Very, very shocking incident indeed. We'll continue to track all the developments in relation to that. Rakesh, thanks so much for joining us.
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
And for more on this, let's go across to our guest. Joining us is Pradeep Bhandari, BJP's national spokesperson. He's here with us in the studio. Sujata Pandey, political analyst, is with us. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, political analyst, joins us on the show. We also have Mohammad Tariq Khan, SP's national spokesperson. Anish Gawande is NCP SP national spokesperson. Let me start first and foremost with you. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, you know, starting with the rhetoric of Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge saying that BJP and Congress are like poisonous snakes. Now, in the past, we've seen Muslim Brotherhood, 21st century Kauravas, you know, all sorts of comments. Are they really warranted? And haven't they always backfired in the past? For instance, in the Gujarat election, when he called Modi, the same Mr. Kharge called him a 10 Sarkar Ravan, so on and so forth. Those kind of narratives really don't work. They've been rejected in the past.
Well, Madhav, first and foremost, you know, I believe this is a very filtered down comment by Kharge on the BJP and RSS. The way they have spread hate in the society, radicalized a particular section of the society, I believe this is a very filtered down comment against the BJP and the RSS. They deserve more severe adjectives. From my side, at least I can comment on that. But having said that, you see why such a language is being coming out. While Manipur burns, children got roasted in hospitals, Delhi faces pollution emergency, Vishwaguru, who could not deliver peace in his own backyard of Manipur, aims to broker peace between Russia and Ukraine. The narcissist PM sends humanitarian aid to Palestinians while sells bombs to Israel to bomb the same Palestinian children out there. This is why you see the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi ji, was supposed to be an idol of 140 crore people. Why do people love him as much as they hate him also? The question needs to be answered by the Bharatiya Janata Party and the RSS combined. You see, each and every agenda that the BJP has brought out over the last few years in election time, particularly, aims to be divisive. They have got nothing other than the Hindu-Muslim topic, other than a Pakistan issue they will be bringing in, other than a Tukre gang, other than some UCC issues or the Places of Worship Act, or they brought out the Waqf Act. Earlier they brought in the CAA and the NRC issues. They have brought in the Ghuspetia issues in Jharkhand and non-existent issues. Okay. They have brought out certain rules, laws and regulations like in Assam, wherein a particular section of the society is demonized, vilified. This is the work of a
Pradeep Bhandari, respond to that. He's saying that it is the BJP that is polarizing this election by bringing up these divisive issues, and it's the BJP that has to take onus for this kind of vitiating of the political atmosphere. Please respond to Kamruzaman Chaudhary.
Well, Madhav, a lot of hatred has come from Kamru's words, and it was absolutely bereft of facts. And let me just quote certain facts. Let me quote what Mr. Kharge said in verbatim. Mr. Kharge said that भाजपा आरएसएस के लोग जहरीले सांप जैसे होते हैं, अगर एक बार काटा तो खत्म हो जाएगा, इसीलिए जहरीले सांप को मार देना चाहिए. Mr. Kharge is saying that he intends to, and his party intends to kill anybody who believes in the vichar of the Bharatiya Janata Party in RSS. So what does this mean? Mr. Kharge intends to kill all the Dalits, OBCs and the tribals who did not vote the Congress Party. Mr. Kharge intends to kill all the individuals, 22 crore voters who have supported the Bharatiya Janata Party. And these are not just Mr. Kharge's words. Remember what Rahul Gandhi had said, that Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi ko, as per Mr. Rahul Gandhi, dande se peetna chahiye. This is a Hitler-Shahi mindset, a totalitarian mindset, an emergency mindset. So Mr. Rahul Gandhi and Mr. Kharge, because the words are of Mr. Rahul Gandhi spoken by Mr. Kharge, is inciting violence against the Dalits, SCs, STs, OBCs who have not supported the Congress party. Because in more than 50% of the states, the Bharatiya Janata Party is in governance, which is because of the votes of the women, SCs, STs. This is open call to violence, and this is in the last 48 hours of campaigning, which reflects helplessness of the Congress party, because like Jinnah had given a call of the direct action day where he could not get the will of the people, Mr. Kharge, on the command of Rahul Gandhi, is exactly doing this 48 hours before the campaigning, because he knows that the exit poll of Maharashtra and Jharkhand is that his party is not forming the government. So the only last resort is incite people against common people on the ground. This is incitement against voters. This should be called out.
It's incitement against voters. It's a call to violence. Respond to that, Kamruzaman Chaudhary.
Now, basically, you know, Pradeep Bhandari, a very eloquent spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, but he is at a loss to explain the position that his party and the RSS, their political ideologue, are taking in the country. The way the people in this country are divided as of now on sectarian lines, on religious lines, on when one particular state ruled by the Bharatiya Janata Party is burning, where the MLAs are not safe in their houses, where people are being killed and thrown away on the rivers. The Prime Minister is on a what do you call this, on a Vishwagari trip out here. When there are hundreds of railway accidents happening in the country, when 80 crore people are still living on a 5 kg rice from the government, then what do these people bring in? They bring in certain bogus laws like the Waqf Act, like the Places of Worship Act. They want to debate on that. They want to debate on the goosepaitias, which is never existing in Jharkhand. Even if it does, they are the only ones who are responsible.
Never existed.
We have got a chief minister in Assam.
Kamruzaman Chaudhary, now, I mean, you can oppose the BJP, but let's not go so far away from the facts. You may not agree with their decisions, but, you know, I mean, opposing them does not mean one completely ignores what is on the ground. But let me bring in Pradeep Bhandari. Pradeep Bhandari, you know, it's not like this kind of gali-galoch politics is only the preserve of the Congress party. We have seen, you know, today, a Chota Popat being called, that is what Sambit Patra called Rahul Gandhi. He has earlier been called Balak Buddhi. So at the end of the day, can the BJP really take the higher moral ground on this debate on Gali politics?
Madhav, this is not about Gali politics. This is about Mr. Kharge using the word killing. Mr. Kharge is saying that he intends and he's provoking the people, and it's a public rally, that he intends to kill voters who do not vote the Congress party. The word which is used, maar dena chahiye zehreele saap ko. According to him, poisonous snakes are individuals who support the Bharatiya Janata Party, and he intends to kill them. This is exactly the emergency mindset. Indira Gandhi did it exactly similar when she jailed 35,000 opposition workers. You can differ us, abuse us, that all is part of political discourse which we disagree with, but law will take its own course. My question, Madhav, is if somebody disagrees with you, Kamru is hateful against us, but does that give Kamru the right under Baba Sahib Bhimrao Ambedkar's constitution to incite people like Jinnah had done during Direct Action Day to call for killing of innocent Dalits, OBCs and STs? That is my charge. He is inciting people, and this is where I related to the vote jihad claim of Maulana Sajjad Nomani. He was calling about vote jihad. Vote jihad, Talibani Soch and Congress party, Rahul Gandhi, all is combined to say,
let me bring in Mohammad Tariq Khan. Let me bring in Mohammad Tariq Khan because he took the name of Sajjad Nomani. Sajjad Nomani, you know, is somebody who's been known to make all kinds of bizarre statements. He said that it's haram for parents to send daughters to school. He has in the past supported and welcomed the Taliban regime. You know, a person like that, when your party's candidate, Mr. Fahad Ahmed and Swara Bhaskar, visit him, you know, aren't you legitimizing a person such as Mr. Nomani, who has such extreme points of view? And many would say points of view that most of the people in this country will not endorse. Mohammad Tariq Khan, that being done for votes is all right?
First, let me respond to BJP spokesperson. Something very interesting today I came to know, that telling something to a political leader or a party, that means you're saying those things to those whole voters of that party. All the voters. Means if 30 crore people have voted for BJP, I'm saying to those, okay, new definition I have. That's all right. You have said to Rahul Gandhi that uski naak, kaan, gala sab kaat lo. That means you are telling to the whole voters of Congress party.
Who has said this?
Now you have said that.
Who has said this? No, let him substantiate.
said that. प्रदीप भंडारी सेड दैट कि जब आप ये कह रहे हैं कि आप इन लोगों को, ये सांप है इनको मार दीजिए, तो सारे वोटरों को कह रहे हैं जो बीजेपी को वोट करते हैं, ये इन्होंने कहा अभी। तो इसका
खड़गे जी कह रहे हैं, खड़गे जी, मैं नहीं, खड़गे जी
कह रहे हैं, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल खड़गे जी कह रहे हैं। मैं आप ही की डेफिनेशन को आगे बढ़ा रहा हूं सर। अब सुनिए, इसका मतलब यह है कि जब राहुल गांधी को कहा जाता है कि उसकी नाक कान गला जीभ काट लो, तो सारे कांग्रेस वोटर का आप नाक कान जीभ गला काटने का कह रहे हैं। जब अखिलेश यादव को भेड़िया कहा जाता है, तो उत्तर प्रदेश के करोड़ों वोटर जो समाजवादी पार्टी को वोट कर रहे हैं वो भेड़िया है। आप ये नैरेटिव क्रिएट कर रहे हैं, ये कौन सी मतलब illogical one, out of the world, in isolation. Means if I am saying something to a political party or a political leader, you will generalize it to those voters of that political party. So we will also generalize the same thing. That same thing would be generalized on Rahul Gandhi and to all the voters. Means BJP has said that they will cut nose, eyes of all the voters of Congress party. And
who has
BJP
said that?
Has
One second. Who has said that, Mohammad Tariq Khan? Who has said that? Cut nose, eyes. You still not substantiated it.
BJP MP Bond said कि राहुल गांधी का नाक कान जीभ काट लेनी चाहिए।
Which MP?
MP ने कहा।
Which MP?
Bond यहाँ महाराष्ट्र के MP हैं।
Okay. Mr. Gord of your party has also said the similar, language used, violent language against Rahul Gandhi. That is the argument he is making. Respond to that, Pradeep Bhandari.
I have not heard about it, but if he's saying that, if I take it on face value, because half of the time they spread fake news, I'll just respond to it, but we completely denounce it. My question is, has our party president incited violence against any of the Congress leaders? Please note, it's not about an individual comment on a Bharatiya Janata Party leader. It's about those who believe in the Bharatiya Janata Party thought process. Let me reiterate it. भारतीय जनता पार्टी और आरएसएस के सोच में विश्वास रखने वाले लोग जहरीले सांप होते हैं, जहरीला सांप, इसीलिए जहरीले सांप को मार देना चाहिए. इट्स नॉट एन इंडिविजुअल कमेंट अगेंस्ट अ लीडर, it's a comment against those who believe in the ideology of the Bharatiya Janata Party, and it is logical that those who believe in the ideology of the Bharatiya Janata Party are the voters of the Bharatiya Janata Party, which is more than 22 crore, 37% vote share, which includes Dalits, OBCs, tribals. So it is not an individualistic comment, it's not an illicit generalization I'm doing, I'm speaking fact. That is what Tariq needs to answer. This is Hitler-Shah emergency. You need to denounce it, Mr. Tariq Khan.
Okay, Tariq Khan, the difference is that there are attacks on leaders, while they are of course not justified, and nobody says that garlic politics is justified. He says that when Mr. Kharge is targeting the entire political party, then obviously it means the party workers of that party.
Party leaders and party is not synonyms of each other. Will not say that. They are different things. No, it's all right. Now, in future, we will have a definition that party is different and leaders are different. Whatever you are saying to the party, that means to a leader, that means you are showing to the same thing to the party as well as to the leaders. What he is saying, if you are generalizing those things, Rahul Gandhi को सिर्फ यही नहीं कहा है. कोई कह रहा था कि उसका सर काट लाओ, इनके बीजेपी का महाराष्ट्र के एमपी मेरे पास है, मैं भेज दूंगा. जो आप बोल रहे हैं वो सच है, हम लोग झूठे हैं. यहाँ लिखवा
सर, आप हमारे पार्टी प्रेसिडेंट का एक बयान दिखा दो जैसे खरगे जी का बयान है.
That means, एक सेकेंड, सिर्फ पार्टी प्रेसिडेंट का ही बयान.
अरे वो ऑफिशियल स्टैंड है. राहुल गांधी खुद डंडे की बात कर रहे हैं.
Let me bring in.
मोदी कुछ नहीं है, मोदी कुछ नहीं. एक सेकेंड, माधव साहब,
आपने मेरे सवाल का तो जवाब अभी तक नहीं दिया है तारिक खान.
मोदी के बयान को बयान नहीं मांगा जाएगा. मोदी योगी नेता नहीं है, सिर्फ खड़गे, इनके सिर्फ नड्डा नेता है. ये कह दें, आज कह देना.
Where is the Prime Minister said it? Show me the statement. Where is the Prime Minister said that those who believe in the ideology of the Congress party should be killed? Don't lie on national television.
Tariq Khan, no, one second. Mr. Tariq Khan, now, one second. Mr. Tariq Khan, I have to come in now. I have asked you a simple question about your party's candidate, Mr. Fahad Ahmed. You have not answered that question. You have come out with your own set of allegations, which is fine. And Pradeep Bhandari has responded to that. Now, please respond to my pointed question. Why a person with such a regressive mindset as Mr. Nomani, is being endorsed by not just your party's candidate and also, of course, Sinistar, who is his wife. He has made such notorious comments which are anti-women. He has made such comments which are virtually supporting and endorsing a new Taliban regime when it came over. Why is your party doing that? Supporting a person with such extreme views?
What Nomani is doing, he is supporting few of the candidates, and those are not only the candidates of Samajwadi Party, these are the candidates of even which is not with India Alliance. They have also supported candidates of MIM in the press conference of Nomani. So it's his own stand. He can give support to anybody. No.
He held a press conference. The two are separate things. One second, Tariq Khan, the two are separate things. He holds a press conference, says, I want, XYZ community to support so-and-so candidates. That is one thing. But when your own party's candidate goes and endorses him, it is virtually platforming a person who has made extremely troublesome comments in the past. That is the question I'm asking you.
That is his appeal, and a candidate can reach to appeal someone to provide support to a person.
So this person is not spreading hate. This person is not spreading hate.
It's not the Samajwadi Party to take a stand. Our simple stand is that we are the party of all. We need support of all.
Sujata Pandey, this is the democratic right. This is the democratic right. When the same kind of hypocrisy or hate speeches are pointed out, it becomes a democratic right. Is there some kind of difference in the yardstick we use here by the Samajwadi Party spokesperson and the other spokespersons?
See, Madhav, the irony is that this was Samajwadi Party's candidate Maria Alam in the last Lok Sabha election who quoted that the vote jihad must be done to make sure that all the Muslims come together and vote for SP and, do not allow any Hindu voters to reach the polls. It is documented, it is part of all the video that was running around. So, but the SP, we understand that a party which was doing, all kind of Safai Mahotsav and Muzaffarpur Nagar riots were happening, cannot obviously deny, cannot obviously say anything about it. When he talks about MY politics, how they can defend, how they can say anything about the Hindu politics. But the point is, Madhav, the point is that the punch of Hindutva, the punch of batenge to katenge and ek rahenge to safe rahenge, has actually punctured the entire Gadi of Mahavikas Aghadi. And BJP has done this very beautifully this time by being cautious and on the three fronts by using a three-phase strategy. First, they have been able to unite Hindus against vote jihad. They have been able to make developmental politics and the welfare politics as a core issue of this election. They have also been able to make infiltration and demography change and the division in the caste and the divide and rule policy of Congress as a household thing in Maharashtra. And this is where their divisive politics of Congress falls flat. This is where jati falls flat. This is where caste census falls flat. Now people of Maharashtra know that the party which has changed constitution 80+ times and is showing blank copies of constitution cannot be the defenders of constitution. वो संविधान के भी खिलाफ है और संविधान के रचयिता बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर के खिलाफ है. And that is why the frustration is real. The meltdown is also real. This is just the frustration because in all the surveys, after Lok Sabha election results, MVA was showing. Everybody was saying that MVA is back, Congress has got so many seats unexpectedly. But then the same narratives do not fool people all over again and again. And that's why the whole meltdown. That's why Kharge ji has to become the Manishankar Iyer. And that's why he has to do the same rants that Manishankar Iyer did. But Congress never learns. Whenever they have done this, whenever people have given them befitting reply.
Okay.
And that
Let me
is
bring in
why
Anish now.
काट देंगे, मार देंगे. But as a Maharashtrian, I really want to ask खड़गे जी, आप किसको मारना चाहते हैं? आप क्या सिखों की तरह हमको मारना चाहते हैं महाराष्ट्रियन को, या फिर भिवंडी राइट में जैसे जो 10 दिन तक दंगे चले थे कांग्रेस के राज में वैसे मारना चाहते हैं, या फिर जो 90 से 92 में जो दंगे हुए थे हर घड़ी हर घर में हमें पता नहीं होता था कि हम जब घर से बाहर निकलेंगे तो हम बॉम्ब से फटके बाहर आएंगे या फिर एक पीस में आएंगे, उसके उस तरह मारना चाहते हैं, या फिर हिंदू आतंकवाद का नारा गढ़ के हमें मारना चाहते हैं, हमारी इज्जत को मारना चाहते हैं. ये तो खड़गे जी को बताना होगा कि किसको मारना चाहते हैं, क्योंकि अगर सांप की बात हुई है माधव, तो वी हैव टू नो कि किसके डसा महाराष्ट्र की जनता को. डसा तो फिर महाविकास आघाड़ी ने था, क्योंकि मैंडेट को तो डसा महाविकास आघाड़ी ने, क्योंकि वो मैंडेट तो था बीजेपी और शिवसेना के लिए, फिर कांग्रेस और एनसीपी के लिए तो वो मैंडेट नहीं था.
Right, let me bring in Anish now. Anish, respond to that. Who exactly is being spoken about when you say that this poisonous snake has to be killed? Is it not a call to violence? The BJP spokespersons are saying it's a call to violence. Please respond to them.
माधव, गाड़ी का टायर पंक्चर नहीं हुआ है, गाड़ी की विंडशील्ड तोड़ी गई है. Just a few moments ago, you saw the result of this divisive politics that the Bharatiya Janata Party has been playing in this election since the day the election campaign began in Maharashtra, in the stone pelting on Anil Deshmukh Ji's car and the violence inflicted upon him. Let's not forget that it was in Katol that the Home Minister was supposed to come before the crisis in Manipur took him away to New Delhi to address the situation. It is in Katol where the vitriol of hate between communities was spread. It is in Katol where the former Home Minister of a state has been attacked. Right? So this language has resulted in actual violence on the ground in Maharashtra. So all of these fancy notions of what Kharge ji is asking for fall flat when there's real violence unfolding in front of you on the screen today, which none of the people in the BJP or their supporters have any answer for. Now, the unfortunate reality today is that there is no solution to the crisis of the language that you're seeing in the state today, except for a countering of the ideological basis of the BJP. Now, multiple things have been said today about various candidates in the MVA. I'll remind you that Fahad, unfortunately, is not an SP candidate anymore. He's joined the NCP SP and is contesting on our ticket. And he has met Nomani Saab. But you know who else has met Nomani Saab? Zishan Siddiqui, who's a part of their alliance, who's a part of the NCP Ajit Pawar. Will they please answer why Zishan is meeting them and whether now they denounce Zishan like they've denounced Nawab Malik? Because the BJP has double standards continuously. We never make these allegations against our leaders. They make them constantly and then run away and say alliance compulsions. And then tell me why Home Minister Amit Shah met in Sangli the very man who was said to be responsible for the Bhima Koregaon riots. If they can answer these questions, then they can raise the allegation on the opposition. And if they can answer...
You want to take that question? There can't be double standards, is what Anish Gawande is saying. Would you want to respond to him?
Yes, Madhav. Well, let's talk about double standards. I mean, MVA government is the same government which in the broad daylight, with in presence of police, the साधुओं का lynching हो गया था सामने पुलिस खड़ी थी वहां lynching हो गई थी and the government denied it. You know, it is the same MVA government which made police the wasuli agents. They were given targets. It was during Corona times that the Chief Minister was stuck in his own residence. He did not even step out. When we as Maharashtrians were struggling to get oxygen, they were breaking bottles of the vaccine because it had Prime Minister ka photo on it. You know, this is the MVA government where the Home Minister, one who's been stone-petted, I have my sympathy with him, but he's the Home Minister who went to jail on accusation of the corruptions and making an entire wasuli gate with the police commissioner and the entire machinery. Same MVA government which is now blaming Adani was behind Ambani, and it was leveled that these are also the hands in putting, you know, bomb materials in the Antila. We have not forgotten that. We have not also forgotten, we are talking about double standards. You have, when you say something, vote jihad, sabki theek hai. When you say about Jai Palestine, that is sab kuch theek hai. Jab aap Gaza pe bade lekh likhte ho, tab sab kuch theek hai. Lekin kisi ne Hindu unity ki baat kar di to bahut bura lag gaya. Kyun? Because aapki divisive politics wahan fail hoti hai. Aapko ye batana chahiye ki aakhir Maharashtra mein Hindu ko united kyun nahi hona chahiye.
Let me bring in Kamruzaman Chaudhary on that point you made regarding the point that you made regarding Adani. You know, Kamruzaman Chaudhary, today Mr. Rahul Gandhi has held a press conference. I mean, all the theatrics and all of that apart, you know, end of the day, how is the Congress party taking such a position where not just in the state of Telangana, where the BJP has put out counter pictures, but also in several other states, the same Mr. Adani has been seen. Or Pradeep Bhandari has some pictures that are now coming up. But the point is that, Kamruzaman Chaudhary, how does the Congress take the moral high ground when your own party has been doing business with Mr. Adani in state after state?
Yeah, it was beautifully explained by our Telangana Chief Minister Revant Reddy ji when he said that difference is there in Modi's ruled states or in the central government relation with Adani. It's always the government which is giving to Adani. In Congress ruled states and in the opposition ruled states, it is the Adani which has been forced to give to the state governments. There is a stark difference between this. Otherwise, you see, in Nigeria, the Prime Minister went for a one-to-one summit out there. Adani followed out there. Why? Because he wanted to open up a lithium manufacturing factory out there. And what happened in the budget? The lithium import duty from China was waived off completely. Nobody is seeing anything in this. Every policy that the Narendra Modi government makes with regards to commerce and trade is to favor the Adanis. But the Congress ruled state,
Sujata wants to respond to you. I'm going to come to Pradeep as well.
Invest and give money to the Congress ruled state.
I want Pradeep first and then Sujata. Pradeep.
Well, I want your viewers to see this picture because definitely the Mahavinash Agadi takes Sharad Pawar ji more seriously than Kamru. And I believe they take Sharad Pawar more seriously than Rahul Gandhi. This is Mr. Sharad Pawar, and he's cutting the ribbon with that respected industrialist. The question is very simple, Madhav, that nobody takes Rahul Gandhi seriously. Leave apart what Kamru says, he has to defend Mr. Rahul Gandhi, not the Congress. But the reality is that whether it is Ashok Gehlot who does business with the industrialist Mr. Gautam Adani, or whether it is Mr. Sharad Pawar who does business with Mr. Gautam Adani, or it is the Telangana government which signs 4 MOUs worth 12,400 crore with Mr. Gautam Adani, all of them do not take Rahul Gandhi seriously. The issue is Rahul Gandhi wants to blackmail industrialists by speaking against them and from the back door take money from them. That is his strategy.
Anish Gawande, do you agree with Kamru Zaman Chaudhary in the position that the Congress party has taken? Because we saw in an interview a few days ago, Mr. Sharad Pawar said, yes, I have met Mr. Adani because I know him for so many years. Is there a difference between the politics that's been played by the Congress and the NCP-SP at the moment?
No, I don't think there's any difference. I think fundamentally, as a party, we've refrained from taking individual pot shots at anyone. And you know this. We've been a restrained party across the timeline that we've spent in politics, and we don't indulge in these sort of individual accusations and allegations. I think where we stand with the Mahavikas Aghadi is in saying that all allegations of irregularities in any contract must be probed. Be it the Pune Ring Road, where there's been a 300% escalation in the cost of that Ring Road, or in various other contracts for pothole filling that have been put out and fulfilled in the state of Maharashtra.
All right.
There must be due process. This cannot be a media trial. This cannot be something that we yell at each other.
Giving lessons to Rahul Gandhi.
But we need to have an honest debate and discussion.
Well, we've seen stark differences between alliances on both sides, alliance partners on both sides. But I think once again those differences coming out with this particular example. But we'll have to leave it there. Anish Gawande, Mohammad Tariq Khan, Kamru Zaman Chaudhary and Sujata Pandey, I'd like to thank all of you for joining us on debate number 1 on the Newshour Agenda. Pradeep Bhandari stays with us for the second debate.